Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to Timberborn. Long time no see. Hope you are having a great Christmas and holidays all together. And back to our Timberborn. What should we do today? I think I will go and expand this new district that we just built last time. It's working great so far, but we can improve on it. Expand or maybe end. We can continue with this aqueduct because we have already replaced these windmills here, so we should be able to get rid of all of these. That's 2, 4, 6 windmills only, and we otherwise don't need to do much. The only problem that we may encounter is probably the zipline is not low enough, but we can work with that. This station here, for instance, we don't need it. Let's remove it. And now let's get rid of all of these large windmills. Okay, that will generate a little less power, but we should be good, especially with all those water wheels that we have down here in the tunnel. That should be producing plenty of power. If not, we will work on that. And now here. Part of this shaft can be destroyed. Okay, let's go underground so I can see. Alright, our connection is here, so these two can be removed. We are going to replace that with the terrain blocks now that we have an access to them. And the next stage will be to build another support for the aqueduct. So we need to go 6 blocks away as usual. So how far it is? Okay, it's here and there. So maybe double platform? Oh, we will need to go a little bit higher. Yeah, it looked not that high. Well, higher than I thought. Let's do this. It will be enough. Yep, that's it. Okay. So 3 platforms. Okie dokie. Overhangs. And since we destroyed that station, we will not even have a problem with the ziplines. Not until we reach this area. But again, we can work with that, we can lower that ziplines without any big issues. Let's continue with this preparation, well, planning. And let's do another one. So from here, 2 blocks to the back. 1, 2 here. This should be it. We'll find out. Yep, that's correct. Okay, these will remain as they are. Maybe we will... should I go... No, we will probably build something on top of them, so we will not see that. Yeah, let's keep this area kinda industrial. So we will see... We will remain... We will... Blah, 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 blah. Once again, let's keep that power shaft as it is. We will not be changing it. It's a historical landmark. Oh, I built it way too far away. Yeah. That's no bueno. Here. Much better. And where we want to go with this one? Do we want to fill probably this area here, this lake? So we can make an outlet to the side like we've done here to fill this river. And it should not go back here. We've had a water source from down here, right? But I guess that is all pushed now into our main. It is blocked, so yes, it is pushed to the aqueduct. Alright, so we will not be opening that. Let's continue with the current setup. Yeah, let's make another support. 6 blocks. Again, this will be a little bit trickier. Okay, 1, 2 here. Right in the middle, unfortunately. Maybe like this? Yes, we are on a correct height. Perfect. First try. Honestly, I was surprised that I made that right. Okie dokie, now we need to just plan to build these bridges. So we can reach all the stuff that needs to be built. I'm doing this in advance, so I will not forget about it, while I will be probably doing something else. And we should expand the stations too, so they don't need to travel too far away. So we will have a bunch of temporary stations. This line is required? Not really, so we will going to this. Yeah, this is a separate district, so yeah. This line is not required anymore, so let's disconnect. And we will have a station here. Like that. And then another station a little bit further here. That was a wrong button. This one. Okie dokie, so that will be our new section of the aqueduct. And we should start building the levees too, at least on one side. Because we have a staircase here on the other side. So for now, let's at least do this as far as we can go. Can even do this. And later we will just finish it. Alright. And even we can start putting down impermeable floor. Yeah. To save some time. Okie dokie. So that's partially planned, then we will have a sluice somewhere here to fill this lake. Yeah, that will be good. We are going to like close this one. We can fill it up all the way to here. I think that will look nice. This will clearly evaporate throughout the drought, but that's okay. And it is deep enough. That's fine. And we are going to close maybe this area. We will not be filling that, at least not for some time. Let's go, and instead of that, let's use terrain blocks and close this area. Yeah, I used terrain blocks. Because I had selected levees for some reason, so I was checking if I didn't put levees here. But nope, okay. It's the correct stuff, but they can't reach it now. Let's add a staircase here. Alright, so that's the expansion for the aqueduct. Let's go back here to our new district. We have 24 unemployed here. So that means we have only 2 unemployed in our main district. I don't want to stupidly grow the population too much, at least not right now. I like it that we have this waterfall going through the zipline. Hopefully they are getting their annual shower like that. And yeah, we should build some showers for them here. But where? This will be growing area, so not there. But we can do it down here. Showers, yeah, like this. Or let's go like this. Yeah, let's remove Let's remove these platforms. And we will have showers here. Perfect. We have only one campfire here. How they are doing with well-being? Yeah, 31. Yes, they are missing wet fur. So we are working on that. No rooftop terraces or contemplation spots. So let's add them contemplation spots at least. They are very cheap. You can have 2 right here. Couple up here by the agora. With some decoration behind. Let's have them all over the place. Like even by this station. And down here behind this station. And rooftop terraces. You can even build some of on the lake. Down here. I don't see why not. Okay, I think this will be good enough. Oh, I forget to put the road to the showers. Good, now they have that. They have only 2 builders, so let's increase that to 4. Even with 4. Ah, this is a double shower. Look at that, look at that. Waterfall shower. And I was going to say, even with 4 builders, it will take some time for building. But we are not going to make any big projects here in this district. If we need to build something much bigger, we can always extend some of the stations and bring here the builders from our main district. That would be for the best. And we have still 1 contaminated beaver. But we have an antidote. He or she should be treated soon. And look at that! They are really going for that on that aqueduct. This will be done in no time. Especially when we stockpiled all the resources that we need. I like building like this. With a lot of builders. So slowly we will improve the well-being here. So that will be rooftop terraces, contemplation spots. Let's check what else were they missing. Dance hall, yeah. Scarecrows, yeah. We need to add more of those. Detailers. Alright. And farm monument, yeah. We didn't build any monument, so maybe let's start with a monument here. And close here, so everyone will go by this monument when they are traveling on a zip line. So that's perfect spot. Or maybe, you know what, let me build it up here. Yeah. Let's build it up there. Instead of this contemplation spot, let's have staircase. Good. This staircase is not connected, so let's change that. And dance hall. They wanted a dance hall. I think we will build it down here on a platform. Right next to our pump. And they wanted scarecrows. So let's have one down here. Or maybe even 2. Let's do it this way and put a bench in a between. And everyone will be traveling by these scarecrows. Okay, they are missing blocks. No, they have a lot of blocks. They just have only 4 builders, so it's taking time. Maybe we should add 1 builder hut to make it a little bit quicker. 1 builder hut, please. We can build it right behind that horse post and put it on the highest priority. Do they have planks? Yes, they do. Alright. So they only need time. And look at this. Let's remove all these bridges that we don't need now. Well, anymore. And instead, let's continue building those levees. I just need to be careful to not delete something that I don't want to delete. As I tend to do. Alright, I think we can remove the staircase as we are using the stations. So we don't need that. We will not be pushing water down here, this area, because we will be losing it outside of the map. We will first need to build dams on these spots. So here we can, for now, close this. We will not go further, so that will be closed. And from up here, they will not be able to build it. It's one block further away, so let's do it this way. So they are able to build it. Okie dokie. Soon we will have another arm of the aqueduct functional. And we are out of maple syrup. Maybe we can grow more trees here in our new district. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use this area that we have on a river. Let's add 2 foresters. And the road. Remove this station and these roads. And we can expand the zipline network this way. Let's go like this, so we keep that 90-degree angle that I like. And even plan another one further away. Up. 1 block to the right. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we will have a station here. 2 foresters. They can reach this whole area, so we will be growing more maple trees on all these green blocks and green land, irrigated land, whatever you want to call it. Let's check if it is not set up for cutting. No, it is not. And then we will need a gatherer flag or a tapper. Do we need a tapper? Yes, we need a tapper shack. We need a tapper shack, so we will have 1. Right here. And the storage for maple syrup. Maple syrup, yes. And we will not be importing maple syrup here. Let's check that. Where are you? I always forget the icon. Maple syrup? Here, okay. Do not import, we will be only exporting it. Alright, they have plenty of work ahead of them. Especially with that monument, they need 200 logs to bring up to that hill. But they have a reinforcements, they have 4 more builders. So, let's give them some time to finish it. And what about our main district? Ah yeah, they are focusing on those platforms and impermeable floors. That shall be done soon. Let's remove these bridges, we don't need them. Well, maybe I should have kept them, because these are stranded now. Never mind, mine bad, we'll fix it. No worries guys, we'll get you down. Maybe. Now we will save them. And extend the road, because I have a feeling they can't reach all the way there. And how we are doing here? We could expand the population a little bit, maybe 2 houses. Or maybe 1 big. That's 9 beavers. Yeah, let's go with a big one. We can do it right here. This is a really good spot. Let's put a roof on it. And let's have some decorations around. Let's have a bench. Bench. And a shrub. Yeah, good enough. And there was a station before here, but let's put a rooftop terrace instead. Or maybe I prepared it for rooftop terrace? No, there was a station I think before that we removed. Okay, they're still stranded. Let's prioritize those stairs and get them down before they die. And we will be growing maple trees here on this side, and on the other side we can have chestnut trees. For, of course, more chestnuts. Let's even use this little spot here. Perfect. Let's speed it up a little bit. At least now at night it's not lagging as much. With the 30 speed, yeah. Throughout the day it's much worse. And the bad tide is approaching. But that's fine, we are immune. We've been vaccinated against the bad tide. It can't harm us anymore. Oh, this is going really well. They even put down some of those dirt blocks. Let's remove these behind, we don't need them. Let's do only these. And here... maybe 2 choices? I think 1 will be enough. And this will be closing above 0.8. Yeah, but we will probably... no, we will never reach 0.8. Maybe I will build dam here. That will be set up to like 0.8 here. And maybe we can deepen this area. So we will be, you know, dropping water to the same level as these floodgates will be. Yeah, why not? We can make a channel for ourselves. Let's do a little bit of terraforming. It's not necessary, but I like to tinker with stuff like this. Why not? Yeah, that will be good enough. Now we just need an access down. We have these 2 stations here, so let's build stairs close to them. Like that. And those explosives will be put down very quickly. Especially with the 30 speed. And I see the aqueduct is kind of finished. Yes, this is blocked. So let's remove the staircase. Road. And start covering the area where the stations were. Ah, yeah, we will be able to reach if I remove the last station, like this. Okay, but first, let's do this one. And then we will remove the second station. And the roads, of course. And we can even already release water. This is set up to 6.5, so let's do the same. Let's go 6.5. At least we will find out if we have some leak somewhere. Except for the station, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Sometimes I don't listen to myself. I just said that we need to build the levees where the stations were, and I, what, 30 seconds later, release the water? Sometimes I should listen to myself, really. A little bit more. I'm too impatient, I guess. Let's finish the levees first, please. Remove this station. The last 3 levees. And remove the road, yeah? Yes, we don't need this road. And we don't want it here. Okay. Now I will wait until those levees are built, and then I'm going to put this to auto. Alright, now we can release the water. And we are missing only last 2 explosives. Oh, no, we are missing a few more up there too, but they can't reach it. They changed the way that you can build the roads now. Before you weren't able to do these L shapes, I think. Or they changed something else, because it feels a little bit differently when I'm building the road. Maybe they changed something. And of course, Bad Tide is here for the next 6 days, but we have our underground pipes. Here is one outlet. And here is another outlet that we will bring all the bad water outside of our settlements. So we don't need to worry about it at all. And there should be still plenty of pressure underground in our underground reservoirs to keep feeding the water. You see, everything is flowing nicely inside. No bad water, just pure water. Perfect, just perfect. The highest of the beaver engineering. This is being nicely filled up. We are just missing 1 floodgate. But that's okay. Let's build 1 platform and they will be able to get to it. And all these explosives are ready, so let's detonate them. Yes. And we have a nice little canyon here. And I really love how the water looks and works now. It's much better than it was before. They've done really a good job on it. And we have even the floodgates finished. So this should be releasing water to not 1.8. Let's over that to 0.8. Like that. And slowly we will be filling this lake. Well, slowly. This is already almost filled up completely. But that's fine. And this will be releasing to 0.8, but it is higher than the rest. So even this area will be filled up, but that's fine. Let's do some adjustment here with the terrain box, and let's do this. It seems that we will flood this area. Yeah, we must not raise the water that high. I'm going to change these floodgates to sluices. Yeah. Because we need better control. And this will be set up to go 1.8 or 1.9. 1.9, yeah, like that. Come on, prioritize them. Because otherwise we will flood the dirt excavator, maybe even our settlement. Which isn't good. Nice lake. And the map is a little bit greener than before, which is a goal. At least my goal. I want the whole map to be green. Okay, and this is working well. You see, we still 4.5 days to go in a bad tide, but we still have plenty of water in our aqueduct. Let's check the pressure. Yeah, the tower is still filled up and releasing water. Very good. And I don't know about this area. We will probably not go that way with the aqueduct. Or we can go, but we will need to rebuild this settlement a little bit. But we should be high enough to go above the zipline. So maybe... Yeah, let's go. We already have these pylons here ready. So I would say just go for it. Yeah, it will be interesting working around it. We can build settlement around the aqueduct. So yeah, let's continue. Let's bring the aqueduct to all four corners of the map. We can, at the end, we can even make like all around it. Or maybe just use the rivers. Yeah, that will be enough. Any mega structures or something I will leave for the Iron Teeth playthrough a little later. Alright, so here we are. Where will be the next support? Let's see, let's see. Okay. So here on this ledge. Right, that's 1, 2. We need to go 1, 2, 3. This one is not correct because I don't like it. We need double, I think. Yes. And then triple. That should be the same height. And we are flooding this area a little bit. Ah, yes. Because of the... what it's called? Power shaft. There is a way how to make it sealed. But how was I doing it before? Yeah, we will need to go one higher here. Yeah, that will be the easiest. So let's disconnect for now. Let's remove this one. And fill it up with dirt. And here we will go with power. We will just go higher. It's okay. This will be the easiest way to do it. Here we will blast the hole down and build the horizontal shaft. And we will stop flooding our storages. And bakeries. Okay, it's already sealed, so that water will evaporate and it will be fine. Okay, remove the platform, remove the power shaft. And now horizontal, well, vertical power shaft, not horizontal. This is horizontal power shaft. And let's connect it that way. And this is already flooded, so this is not right. We need to go much lower. Let's go like 110. Stop releasing water. Not, I thought that it is already full, but that's just not enough power. So maybe 130 will be okay. This, why didn't you stop at 08? Really, sometimes the Swisses are a little bit buggy in my experience. $130 and close. And you see, they are still open. Okay, now it is 128, it went down a little bit. 130. And it is 127. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong number again for a second. Alright, so for now they are working. Let's rebuild the power shafts, please. And no longer flooding our industry. Good. And where was I? Ah, yes, we were working on the new... Well, not the new, but the expansion for the aqueduct. So let's continue with that. So here we are. We need to do double, triple. Perfect. And now we will find out if we can go about the zip lines here, or we will need to, you know, rethink our approach. Oh, we will fit. Okay, this is starting to be interesting, and here we'll probably remove some of the houses here, so they are not living under the aqueduct. But for now, let's see. They can stay. They can stay for now. Alright, where the next pylons needs to be? Right here. And we need only double platforms. Yeah, this is too high. So we need double, double. These contemplation spots needs to go. Yeah, and we are already in a part of a zip line. So we will need to reduce stuff. And this is not even built yet. So don't even continue. Let's first place down this. I could have planned this already, way before we built all these houses here, but it's okay. We can always rebuild. And now, where is the next? Right here. Alright, the storages can remain. We can build on top of them, that's fine. So we need one there. 3 blocks higher. That's 1, 2, okay. Maybe like this? Yep, that's correct. Okay. Remove the shrub. And now the other side. 1, 2. This rooftop terrace needs to go. Alright. It's like building a highway. And to make it nicer, we can remove the houses that are under the aqueduct, including this big one, and we can go a little bit more vertical on the sides of the aqueduct maybe. But first, let's work on this, and we will figure out houses later. What about that? But I have something in mind. That reminds me of the film Johnny Mnemonic, it was? The Keanu Reeves played there. It is really a dystopian film. And they had that headquarters or whatever it was on a dysfunctional bridge. About the dried out river. That really reminds me of this. Or this reminds me of that. Yeah, I will make it work. This will be interesting. Right, this lake looks really nice. And this is still not connected. Yeah, we are missing one last piece. And the dirt excavator is working good. And it is not even flooded. We would need to increase the water level even higher, I guess. Yeah, the water level here is a little bit lower now. Yeah, we may have lost the pressure. That may be. Yep, we lost the pressure. We used so much water filling up that lake. But that's fine. Only 2 days to go. And our water sources will start producing again. But we still have plenty of water. Even almost 10,000 water stored in our water tanks, so we are good. Let's speed it up and let's see. And to improve the construction, again, we are going to add some stations. So let's have one here. Hopefully it's not too far away. Ooh, 29 meters from 30, okay. And how far we will go with this one? Maybe we can make it artificial lake here on top of that mountain, or maybe underneath it from a dirt. Yeah, we can do something like that, and then build new houses here on this hill. Or maybe we can make a lake from this. We are not releasing water there. No, this is blocked. We can make definitely a lake from this one. I think this will work well. And it will be massive lake. But why not? We should have enough water for it. And if not, we can always, you know, fill it up with dirt blocks a little bit to make it not that deep. But if we can fill it up completely, this would be really nice. And to speed up this this construction, we can use bridges like this. And then a little platform here. And one small bridge. Or they can build it from down here, but they can build it from up here too. We can have a new station to be built here. Yeah, we just need a staircase. Let's use this one. We will remove all these dead trees that are in our way. Like that. Okay. That's not the highest priority, but we can definitely fill that lake up. And we will close this area, of course. Can fill it up with dirt. And this will be enclosed, except for this side. But we can do that too. Yeah, this will be a mega project. And we will have another district built around it. Alright. Back to the aqueduct. They already built almost 3 sections, so let's remove what we don't need. Alright. Carefully destroyed. Let's prioritize this station. Ooh, we are out of metal blocks. We used all of them. Do we have scrap metal? No. Alright, I'm going to increase the workforce in our mine. Oh, it's even paused. Alright. And we are missing 8 people in our main district. Yes. Alright. Let's add... Oh, they didn't build this new house. Oh, I forgot to prioritize it. They probably can't reach those platforms. That may be the issue, so let's build a staircase down here. Let them build that house, and I'm going to squeeze one here. Maybe we will keep it here, or maybe we will remove it later. But that will give us a few more beavers that we currently need in this district. We have 15 unemployed, but they're mostly in the secondary district. And I don't want to be moving them around. That's fine. We can always expand our population. So, we don't have a metal now, but we have enough logs, I guess. Yes. Well, we used a lot of them. Whoop. That was a mistake. But let's keep building the levees here. Levees on the sides for a time. And they will eventually finish it. And the bad tide's over, so soon we shall have again enough pressure in our water tower. We just need to wait, maybe a couple of days. Okay, contamination is at 0, so that pipe closed, and now we are building up pressure again in our aqueduct. Yeah, it will take a few days. And the water is back on the menu, boys and girls. This lake will be filled up again. And we didn't even dried out any of our lakes. So we are doing good on the water. And we dried the aqueduct mostly because we were filling up this massive lake. We were spending a lot of water there. So without it, it wouldn't even happen. And we are finally mining some scrap metal. But we are still missing a lot of workforce. We are missing 14 beavers here. But the big house was built and the smaller one was built too. We can build a few houses here. Yeah. Let's do overhangs. Let's do 6. We can do 6. Yeah, I think this will look cool. Let's use these small ones. Can do a big one on top, like that. Then have a platforms here. We can do this. The stairs here. And we will be able to connect it to this road. And we are going to connect it to this area too. I really like the overhangs, if you didn't notice. I really like them. And we can have another connection here. Why not? And here, don't build all the houses there, but we can have these rooftop terraces. And maybe another house. Can I fit a roof under the overhang? No. Okay. So let's redo it then. Let's have this double lodge here instead. We can have even 2. Can grow the population a little bit more. Here we will use the spiral stairs, like that. Regular stairs. We can have the road here, and on top, let's have a hedge. Why not? Hedge on the roof. And down here, let's have a beaver statue, bulletin pole. A lantern and another small lodge. Yeah, we are going to grow the population quite a bit with this expansion, but we can afford it. Oh, I forget, we need some roofs up here. Oh, damn it. The Timberborn crashed. First time in my recording history. Damn it. It never happened before, at least not for a very long time. Alright. It seems that we are back, but I lost all that we just planned, so let's do it quickly again. It will probably not be the same as I'm always going by the feel, but let's do it anyways. And I don't know really what happened, why it crashed. Well, I changed my operating system a couple of days ago because on the last one I had some issues with the sound. So I switched to Fedora Linux from Mint. And this is the, I think, first time ever that my Timberborn crashed. Because I don't remember ever Timberborn crashing on me. Alright, let's do this differently then. We'll do it like this. Let's have a staircase here. Like that. Another staircase here, but you know, let's do it this way. So we keep that straight road. Some roofs. Don't build a road here. We will have that rooftop terrace there. Yep. It's a little bit different, but I think this will work. Alright, it's much different than the other one that I built, but it's not bad. We can expand a little bit here, or connect with another road. Yeah, like that. That will do. Okay, so I will be saving a little bit more often. Let's check the autosave. Yeah, I can't change the interval for autosave, I guess. Alright, I will check it all later. For now, that's good. I didn't lost that much, so we are doing great. Where is the mine? Oh, yeah, I forgot to turn the fog and free mode. Now it looks much better. Here is the mine. Yeah, we have enough treated planks. Maybe let's have all 10 beavers be working in the mine. It seems that we need more scrap metal. Now I'm paranoid that it can crash on me anytime. Maybe there is a slightly different configuration. I don't know. This is the first recording since I switched the operating systems. And it doesn't look good when it's crashed. I will tinker with it later. Hopefully it will not happen again. Okay, how's our maple trees are growing? Alright, so let's have a chestnut forest on the other side. How far can you reach? Okay, quite a bit. Chestnut trees, let's go from, let's say, like this. Can cover the whole area. Can you reach? If not, we will build another. No, you can reach everywhere. That's great. And for the chestnuts, we just need some gatherers. So let's have 2 gatherers, and we will have a storage here for the chestnuts. Yeah, let's have it here by the district crossing. This will be for chestnuts. And we will not be importing them. Chestnuts, do not import. They can import only the grilled chestnuts. So they will be only growing them, and we will be grilling them here in our main district. Oh, they removed some of these dead trees, so we can connect the roads. And let's connect this station, prioritize that. And they can start working on this area. Oh, we are releasing water from summer. From where is this going? Is it from our lake? Ah, yes, this is not closed. I didn't notice. Yeah, because it is hidden under that overhang. Alright. We need to plug it with some terrain blocks. And the closest road is right here. So we need some platforms to get down here. And some stairs, but nothing terrible. Yeah, like that. And we will put it on the highest priority. So we are losing unnecessarily big amount of water. We don't need this constant flow here as we are not producing power from it. So let's close that. We could have kept it connected if this was already closed, but anyways, we are building this aqueduct to bring water here, so we'll save it for that. And next time when we are playing Iron Teeth, I should probably build a pipe system, not an aqueduct open like this, but what about underground pipes that are transferring water around the city? That would be interesting. Probably not on this map because it has so many tunnels underground, but I have one map that I played before in mind. It was 1000 Islands or something like that called. I really like that map. Maybe we can do it on that. Maybe I will adjust the map a little bit. But I think there was enough water source on that map. There was plenty of bad water, so it was kind of hard map, at least from the beginning. But I want to play it again, so I will start a new playthrough later on that one. Or maybe even in a couple of days, I don't know. But I would really like to play that map as Iron Teeth in this new update. Anyways, let's go and finish all of this. Let's save the game. I will be paranoid now about the saving. Even more than I already am. I just checked if I did push the record button, I wasn't sure. Okay, this is starting to look like an aqueduct. Let's remove these bridges. Let me check how we are doing with metal. Not great, but it is being all used on the overhang, so I'm not surprised. It seems we are not producing enough scrap metal, and we have only 3 smelters. That one mine is not enough. We should start making bots, at least for the mines. We have 20 injured beavers. I didn't see that because of my microphone. 20 injured beavers, damn it. Okay, we need to make at least few bots. We have plenty of space here. Where is the connection? Alright, so let's have a connection here. Oh, one next to it, okay. Let's have one vertical power shaft. And then we are going to unlock the bot factory, refinery, and bot assembler. Bot factory, we can build this like a tower. But we have enough space, so let's just go... Oh, I need them next to each other so they are connected to power. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then an assembler. And that will be chassis, limbs, heads, and then we will be making bots. And we don't need big storages for all of those parts, so let's just have these 3 small ones. As I don't want too many bots. So each will be for each part, each storage, like that. And that's it. And we will be employing our bots mostly in the mine, in a dirt excavator, because those are really the buildings that are making our beavers injured a lot. So we will swap those workers. But I think that will be all for today, including our little crash. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please push that like button and subscribe. And leave me some comment down below. And I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day and stay hydrated.